Well, hello, friends. Happy 2025. Happy New Year. I am starting the new year off really good this year. I'm so excited with all of the goals I've been able to set and all of the things that I have been able to accomplish so far. So in today's video, I am going to be sharing with you some of my favorite sewing patterns of 2024, and I'm going to try to convince you as to why you should put these patterns on your 2025 sewing list. So let's go. Well, hello, friends. Welcome back or welcome to the channel. If you're joining us for the first time, my name is T, and this is my YouTube channel, Crumpus Tea and Sewing, where I share with you my sewing makes, pattern reviews, tutorials, and more. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the six or seven patterns that I absolutely loved in 2024 and why you should put these patterns on your list in 2025. So let's go ahead and start with the very first pattern. So this is the Vogue V1933. This is a pattern that I just recently made for a challenge that I was hosting with the lovely Martika of Martika J Makes and Talisha of Creativity Tea by Tea. And I am excited to share with you this pattern. It is, again, the Vogue V1933. It is this pattern right here of this lovely shirt dress. And I am wearing a variation of it right now. It is a gorgeous shirt dress that has a collar stand. You have buttons going down the center of the front. I love the beautiful statement sleeves. You have statement cuffs and also this beautiful button detail that go down the length of the sleeve. It is such a phenomenal pattern. I absolutely enjoyed the process of sewing it. I love the garments that I made with it. I made two garments. I'm going to share with you either a video or pictures here so you can see what they look like. I absolutely enjoyed this pattern. It was my favorite of 2024. I will definitely make it again. I'm a little bit hesitant to make it so soon because I just recently made it and I'm still giving the garments that I have made love and appreciation and just loving on these ones first. So I'm not going to make it yet again. However, I would definitely make this again. I chose rayon challis fabric, and I would definitely encourage you to sew if you're going to sew this pattern, make sure that you use like a fabric that has some drape, some it has like some flow to it, or is fluid, like a rayon, a challis, or anything like that. It's going to be, I think, a better garment for you. If you choose something like a cotton sateen or any type of cotton that is a little bit stiffer, you may not enjoy it as much, but I think you still would get some wear out of it and you would absolutely love it. I think for those individuals who are learning how to do buttonholes and cuffs and all that stuff, going with a cotton sateen is really great. It's not a bad choice. It's just, I think it's just phenomenal as a rayon challis garment because it offers like that fluid drape and that flow. Absolutely love it. This is a pattern that you need in your stash. It is so gorgeous, so cute. It's comfortable. Anybody could sew it. It's not that complicated. As long as you have a few skills under your belt, this is definitely a pattern that you need for 2025. So if you want to go with something that is similar in style, but you want something a little bit different without all the button details and things of that nature, I would definitely encourage you to get the Simplicity S9707 or the Simplicity S9708. One of them is a regular size, the other is a plus size. And so that's the bonus with that pattern, which I absolutely love. I love when patterns come in plus sizes because that means it is inclusive and more people can have an opportunity to sew them. So I sewed this pattern last year in 2024, and I made a replica of a Ralph Lauren day dress, and I absolutely love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I made mine in a cotton version. I would definitely like to go back and make a rayon version of that particular pattern. It is absolutely stunning. I love the fit. I love that it is easy to wear. I'll make sure that I put my links in the description box below to everything that I'm talking about in this video, so you can go over and watch pattern reviews if you have not done so already, so that you can get more details on the pattern, the style, the fabric that I chose, as well as the sizes and all that stuff. So again, Simplicity S9707 I think is a must. If you love shirt dresses, this one is a little bit more closer in size than the Vogue pattern. However, they're very, very similar. They both have like this tunic style to them, and you can make either a dress or a long top. Now, the Simplicity S9707, unlike the Vogue 1933, does not have a long maxi length version. However, it's very easy to create a dress with that. You do have short and lengthen lines, and so it will be very easy to create that, as well as put pockets on the inseam of your shirt dress there, because the Vogue pattern don't come with pockets on the inseam. They do come with breast pockets, but they don't come with pockets on the inseam. So you do have some different options there, but they both are relatively easy with about 6 to 9 pattern pieces that you're going to be using. If you really like wrap dresses, I want to talk about 2 wrap dresses that I made last year that I absolutely fell in love with. So this is the Simplicity S8832. I have a review of that as well. I'll put images here. And the second is the Butterick B6926. Both of those patterns are chef kiss. I'm telling you, it is such an amazing, both of those patterns are just really great, amazing patterns. I absolutely loved both of them. The Simplicity S8832, I made a Thanksgiving dress with that, and it's a black and tan and white. It's more of like a brownish color than tan dress. It's a floral dress. I also made that with rayon challis. I made a maxi length version. I believe I also made a shorter version with that. Yes, I made a shorter version of that same pattern. I loved that pattern. It is so easy. Similar to like the Vogue pattern, you don't really have to do much in the way of trying to get your size, like do a lot of fitting and trying to size the pattern to you, because it's especially the bodice, it's supposed to be more of like a relaxed style. And so you don't really need to do like this close fitting bodice there. You do have a sash and also an elasticated waistline. So it's very, very easy. And you do have different length variations with that as well. So I would definitely encourage you to go with that Simplicity S8832 if you love wrap dresses. Now the Butterick pattern, that Butterick B6926, is more of a faux wrap dress. You do have the wrap portion for your top and the wrap portion for the bottom, but you're actually sewing the bottom to the top. So it's more of a faux wrap. It's not a complete wrap. So just keep that in mind. And it's very, very fun. And then also, I think the Simplicity pattern is also a faux wrap. You have an actual skirt that is attached to the wrapped bodice. So these aren't true wraps where you're actually wrapping the entire garment around itself. So they're more of a faux wrap. So, but they are very, very great patterns. If you are a beginner and you want something super, super easy to sew, especially during this time of year, if you are in the United States or if you're in a climate where you're still working with sweater weather patterns, I would definitely encourage you to take a look at the Burda 6109. This for me was like a palette cleanser. I love to go to very simple and easy patterns in between hard projects. So if I am doing something that has like a lot of buttons or have a lot of gathering, or that's just not complicated, but just like time consuming, I like to actually relax a little bit for maybe a week or two. And then I like to go to an easy pattern. And this Burda 6109 is definitely that. It is so simple, so easy. And what I also like about easy patterns like this is that if you want to add or omit things or make things or turn things into like a dress or a tunic or a top or, you know, things of that nature, if the pattern don't already have those pieces inside the envelope, it's very easy to be able to do that. And so with this pattern here, like for instance, I was able to add a turtleneck to the neckline from another pattern that I had, which was very simple and easy to do. You usually don't have to do any alterations or adjustments to your neckline to add a simple turtleneck pattern, especially because turtlenecks usually have like a slouch to them. And so you don't really need to like shorten the band or try to make sure that the band fits around the neckline without gaping, like all of that. And so using those types of patterns and adding like elements like a turtleneck or something like that, or a band that's very simple and easy to add, it is very simple for you to do, and you don't have to worry about like doing any additional modifications, adjustments. And so that's why I love those types of patterns, because they are palette cleansers. And lastly, let's talk about my all-time favorite 2024 pattern. I loved this pattern so much that I made 5 variations of them. Yes, you heard me correctly. I made five variations of them, and I wear every last one of those variations. And this is the Vogue V2031. It is a top pattern. It's a button down top. You have a button placket, you have a collar stand, you have a forward shoulder that has gathering on the sleeve. You have gathering on the shoulder head. You have gathering on the lower edge of the sleeve where the cuff goes. You have, it's such a beautiful, beautiful pattern. You also have a back yoke as well, and there's some gathering on the back yoke. I'll go ahead and share with you a couple of variations that I have made. So it's this piece here, and the fabric was purchased from Mood Fabrics. It's one of their voile fabrics. I absolutely love this. I love it, love it, love it. It was one of my favorite tops of 2024. The other top that was my favorite of 2024 is this top that was made with this beautiful spring voile fabric that I purchased from Minerva. So this is another one of my favorite all-time shirts of 2024. Absolutely love it. The colors, the way that it turned out, the buttons. I put these really nice large buttons on it, and I just love the way that this top turned out. I have so many different variations. Another one of my favorite variations is of another cotton voile that was made with the Mood exclusive. It's a Voile Dreams cotton fabric. I forget the entire name of it. I'll put an image here if I could find an image of that. But that's another one of my favorite as well. So those 3 that I have made with this Vogue top, those 3 are my favorite. But I also made a variation that was supposed to be like my mock-up variation, but I still wear it. It was made with the floral fabric, and I just love this pattern. It's one of my favorite patterns. If you are into button-up tops, or if you want to learn about button-up tops, if you have not made button-up tops yet, but you want to get into sewing with button-up tops, I would definitely encourage you to look at something like this. It's very simple and easy. Those are my recommendations for 2025 of patterns that you should have in your stash. Let me know in the comment section below, what was your favorite pattern of 2024? I hope to talk to you all in the next video, and I hope until then you will stay creative and have a great start to 2025. Bye.